Okay, today's analysis is a fucking banger. I have two dates like scheduled at the same time. This is the girl that I talked to in like that first full infield. She's like that Asian like Kazakhstani girl, if you remember her. Let's get into it. Malika Peter, I send this like every time. Nice to meet you. Nice meeting you too. We talk in person. We have a date like we know that she's not free like the Saturday that I met her, but we know that she's free the next Saturday basically. So I know this in my mind already, and I'm going to basically play for a date on that day. So I'm nice meeting you. Hey Malika, how's your week been? I send this on Wednesday, so I'm working to. I know that the date's coming Saturday. I know she's free Saturday, so I start talking to her a few days before then, just to obviously fucking like warm it up, figure out where I'm at, and then just get it going. Okay, so how has your week been on Wednesday? Good. How yours? Amazing. Want to hear some of your dark jokes still, letting her know that I still want to go on a date without getting too crazy off rip. And she goes like, "LOL, that's good. How old are you?" So she's like judging my age. She is basically like putting a frame that I'm too young because I looked fucking young and she didn't actually know how old I was while we were talking. So I just answered the question. I'm 25. Joke. You probably thought I looked 18. Now she's asserting the frame that I'm basically too young for her, and that she's like just too old for me or something. So I'm like, how old are you? I already know how old she is. I'm asking anyway. 28. And then I basically tried to like flip the frame here. So I am going to assume that I'm the one judging if her age is okay. So I'm the one evaluating her age because I know she's doing that to me. So I'm just gonna fucking do it to her like before she can, and then I make it a positive thing. So I'm like, I don't mind that you're a lot older than me as long as you are interesting. And then this just passes it. So she's like, okay, good to go on this. The age thing is handled. And then today, today, this morning, I'm like, are you adventurous, by the way? This is starting to close. This is the start of the closing sequence that I talked about in like that texting video. So you just want to send this to start closing. Why? Because it looks positive. Everything's good. I handled like the negative age frame. So we're going to just start moving towards the date. It's also Saturday, the day of the day that we know that she's free. So I'm just moving towards the date. Everything looks positive for it. She says yes to she is adventurous. Now we're closing with the closing sequence again. How do you feel about a drink with the cute boy? Smiley face. Yes. Are you free this evening? Yes. And then I make a mistake here. I say place and time. I think it's better just to do one or the other here. So I say meet on X road in an hour. I'd rather just like to say meet in an hour, question mark. Just one variable at a time, because if we do get a no here, we don't really know which one we're getting a no on. Luckily, she does tell us which one is a no, and then explains why, so we can handle that objection, which we do. Let me know how much more time you need. Um, at this point, I have two dates scheduled, so I actually cancel with the other date, which is a mistake because it looks like she actually flakes on me here. There's a big time gap between like my question mark and then like my previous text. There's like almost an hour there where she's not letting me know. So basically, I'm thinking she like flaked, but I had already canceled on my second date. So basically, what we want to do with the second date is, instead of sending like this big sort of text that I send here, it's probably better to just be like, I might have to like go into work. I'm not really sure yet. Just to like, just so that I can back out more easily if I do need to like uncancel my cancellation. Um, but yeah, I send like a full cancel text when I should have just been like, it might look like might need to go into work. I'm not really sure yet, but I'll let you know. This is better just so I can pull out of the cancellation more easily if I need to. However, I send a question mark after almost like an hour of no response, and then we get a response from her. So she's gonna be there an hour. Okay, sounds good. And then it's pretty much just like meeting up there afterwards.